Hi, I'm Sam Tribble with Strength Project, and today we're going to talk about a skill that's fairly simple, yet it's very overlooked, and it's a great exercise to create strength and stability on the rings. Now, if you've watched our earlier exercises on doing pull-ups and inverted hang, those are really prerequisites for doing this. I would suggest that you watch those earlier videos and have some level of comfort doing that before doing your skin the cat. So from the inverted hang position, I'm going to lower my legs down as far as I can and get a nice stretch in my shoulders. So that looks like this. My inverted hang. I'm going to tuck my legs so I have a lot of control here, lowering down, and I feel a really nice stretch that I can just kind of relax and breathe into. I'm going to straighten my legs. You might be able to touch the ground. And then pull back through. Now, we chose to use a pair of rings that are pretty low, and this is for the ease of demonstrating and explaining, so we don't have to jump up and down. But often these exercises are done with a completely straight body and even straight arms. Again, just using your strength to lift the body to an inverted hang and then lower down. It's okay if you swing to it as long as you have control of what you're doing, because often when you swing to something upside down, if you don't have control, you might lose control, obviously, and end up hurting your shoulders. So you want to be very careful when doing your skin the cat and inverted hang. Now, if your rings are low enough, this is a great exercise to do before attempting the skin the cat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inlocate my shoulders carefully, and then I did it just one at a time because the rings are sort of high for me to try to do them both at the same time. And I'm just getting a nice stretch and feeling what that feels like. You can even do this with just a simple stick, but it's important to really stretch out your tendons and ligaments and your chest muscles, your pectoralis major and minor. Now, if you're a beginner, I'm really going to emphasize having the strength and stability to hold your inverted hang position, because often I've seen people lower down lower than they can hold on, they drop down, but then they forget to let go of the rings. I know that sounds silly, but sometimes we're not exactly sure what we should do when we're caught off guard like that. So you want to have stability in your inverted hang position. To make it easier, you can tuck and just lower down a little bit, almost as though it's going to do a back lever, and pull back out. A little lower and pull back out. You can continue that until you can get lower and lower. Right now I'm really having resistance on the rings. The idea though is to relax and have little resistance so that it's just hanging. And then of course you can drop off. Now, if you feel like you can't hold it any longer, it's usually pretty safe to just turn it upside down and drop off, and that's indeed what you should do until you've gained the strength and control, learning how to contract and relax the muscles while still hanging on. Because often when we have our muscles contract, when we don't have control, if our stomach is tight and our chest is tight, we just want to hang on. Okay? So it's learning about how to relax certain parts of your muscles and have tension in others. And that idea, that process is going to help make you a lot stronger, because you're learning how to relax part of your body and engage other parts of your body. So now, once you've gained core strength, arm strength, and you can pull to the inverted hang, you can get a reasonable amount of stretch all the way through your skin the cat. It will look something like this, to a nice stretch. And the next thing is we can start to add a little bit of swing to that. Pull back out. So now when you exercise your basic skills on the rings, this is a great foundation, because you can literally use 360-degree movement. So we're really using your body and the rings to the maximum. If you're only doing skills in front or only doing skills in back, which is not too likely, you're only engaging part of your muscles and part of the understanding for this apparatus. I'm Sam Tribble. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.